morning, guys. I'm actually going to be making a video today talking about how I lost my weight. First of all, I'm 5'1", so I'm a pretty short girl, and if you're short, it's like everything looks compact to you. I started off my weight at 5'1" with 153 pounds, and to some people that's not a whole lot, but to me that's crazy. I've never had that. I was always around 140 my entire life, which is still kind of big. I was always kind of that bigger girl in school. Right now I'm at 125, and this is the first time I've ever even seen my body in the 120s in my entire life, which is pretty freaking cool to me. But my goal weight is somewhere between 115 and 120, and then I want to gain weight again to get up to about 125, but in muscle. I want to look leaner and toned. I don't want to look skinny. I want to be toned and fit and just healthy with my body. And that's the main reason I did this. I did this so I could be healthy. Granted, yes, everyone's gonna say like, oh, you wanted to be skinny, you did not want to be healthy, but that's true. Like in the beginning, I did want to be skinny. I started because I wanted to look good and I wanted to be hot like my friends, but as the time went on, you know, I just feel so much better about myself. I am going to keep doing this. Even if I don't continue losing weight, I want to keep doing this for my body. Anyways, yeah, I'll get more into it. I've been talking a lot. This is probably going to be a long video, so stay with me. So, before I start, I want to recommend 3 apps to you guys that I use on my phone. Let me pull it up. Okay, so my first app is called Happy Scale. Did I open it? No, I opened up my maps. And basically, it's a super simple app. You log in and you can set a password so no one can like see your weight if you're like uncomfortable with like telling people your weight. Basically, you input your weight every day, and then it just marks your weight every day, and it tells you, I put in my goal weight at 120, and it says how long it'll take me to get to that weight if I keep eating like I do, and how much I've lost and how much I expect to lose and all the stuff. It's wonderful, and it shows you every day. A lot of people say don't weigh yourself every day because it'll like break you down, but I like weighing myself every day. It's kind of like a little game that I play with myself, like, oh, I'm so excited, I wonder what I am today. My second app is, if you haven't heard of it, you're pretty crazy if you're serious about weight loss, because this is like the best app I could ever recommend. It's called MyFitnessPal. It's a really cute loading screen. It has a bunch of fruit on the front. It makes me really crave fruit every time I open it. And it'll give you your healthy calorie range. Here's how much you should be eating calorie-wise. And then you log in all your foods. You can scan barcodes with your camera, and it'll load it up for you, or you could just guesstimate. I got myself my kitchen scale. I'll grab that. It'll be like, oh, that's 9 grams, and then you could put in, I had 9 grams of banana, or 100 grams of apple, or something like that, and it knows the calories, and it's wonderful. This, I think I bought, it's a Deco Brother scale. You could buy these cheap. I bought mine on Amazon, I think for like 10 bucks. You could buy tiny little pocket ones, which work if you want to measure tiny amounts, for like 5 bucks online. You gotta look around. They're not expensive, and they're wonderful because you know exactly how many calories you're eating. And then my third app is not really an app, but it's my big thing. If you haven't heard of Reddit, I would download the Reddit app now. That's called Alien Blue on the App Store. Or you could just go online. It's a website like any other dorky website. I don't know. Reddit, it has subreddits. I don't even know how to like explain Reddit because it's pretty crazy. It's like there's Reddit as a whole, but then it has subreddits for each thing. Like there's subreddits for like dogs, and subreddit for workers, servers, waitresses, subreddit for like pretty much anything. Like I could find a subreddit for sports bras if I want, subreddit for pretty girls, subreddit for what the F, subreddit for cute animals kind of thing, and funny, and just everything under the sun. There's probably like millions of subreddits. And Reddit, my one thing for weight loss is Reddit, so it's r/, that's the Reddit thing, r/lose it. I'll put it down here. It's a subreddit, and people post their stories, just their weight loss stories, and it's such a great motivator. And you can post your own stories, and everyone's like a family on Lose It, and I love it. my friend showed it to me actually, and he's amazing for showing it to me because I'm like on there every night. It's great reading these people's stories and how they lost weight, and they give you tips like, here, eat this, here's a substitute for a pizza, tastes like pizza. For example, I used to love pizza, I still love pizza, instead I have zucchini pizza bites, which taste exactly like pizza, but it's like tons of less calories. I'll show videos later. I'm gonna make like little health videos, but they just give you like little tips and tricks. It's really nice. There's also r/1200 is plenty for those who only eat 1,200 calories a day, which is really low for a lot of people, but it also gives you a lot of great recipes. Okay, so my camera stopped recording. That means I was going for way too long. My second thing is exercise. I'm gonna try to blast through this really quick. My first month of weight loss, I didn't exercise at all, and I lost my first 10 pounds. So you really don't have to exercise. Weight loss is pretty much calories in versus calories out. Like, I could eat, let's say my set calories, my set calories is 500 calories a day, which is crazy, but it's a math thing, okay? It's 500 calories a day. I could eat 500 calories worth of pizza if I want, which means I'll eat really little pizza, or I could eat 500 calories of fresh fruit and eat like a ton of fruit. And so basically it's the calories you burn versus the calories you let out kind of thing. What I do though, once I started working out, I'm not a big workout person, so I started going on walks, like literally just walks. I would listen to audiobooks, and I told myself, you can't listen to the audiobook unless you're walking, because I always am like super interested in like what's gonna happen next. And so I would listen to audiobooks and I would walk for like hours. I would occasionally do Zumba and like dance, and I would do aerobics occasionally. I'm not big on exercise. Pretty much it for exercise. I don't really do. Lately I've been going on like hikes with my boyfriend and like rock climbing, but other than that, like, so back to just basic stuff. Everything's about portion sizes. Portions are crazy, and that's why people eat big. You gotta look at portion sizes on boxes, because like a cup of cereal is like all that you're supposed to eat when people are eating like 4 cups of cereal. So you gotta look at portion sizes. And when I go out to eat, I always ask for a to-go box with my food. Automatically I say, can I get a ribs basket, but can I get a to-go box with that? And I'll put half of my food in a to-go box and eat it later. And so I have a smaller portion size, and I'm full at the end because I felt like I ate a big plate of food, when in reality I only ate half of it. When I go out to fast food, I don't really do it a whole lot now. I love fast food, but I haven't been, because it's become almost unappetizing to me because I know how gross it is. I still like it though, because it's good. Like, I can't say it's not good. I just eat less of it. But if you go online, there's plenty of things. Like, I'll type in Taco Bell healthy fast food, and you can replace anything for like fresco, which means it'd be made with fresh pico de gallo instead of like cheese and stuff. It's alright. And then like McDonald's, I'll get like a grilled chicken sandwich instead of a crispy chicken sandwich, and just little healthy switches. It doesn't have to be big. As long as you're like slowly making changes, you'll slowly see changes. I've learned to eat slower. I am a fast eater. People will be like halfway through their meals and I'll be like, I'm done. Can I get another plate or something? Because I'm just eating fast and I don't listen to my body telling me, hey, you're full, you don't need any more. But so I learned to take smaller bites and just sip on water throughout the day, or sip on water through my bites and stuff. So yeah, eating slower. And I've learned to say no. That's the biggest thing. And the hardest thing for me to learn was say no. Let's say I'm out and about with friends and we're eating and I'm not hungry because I just ate food at my house, and we go out to like IHOP. Everyone gets something and I'm like, oh, I'm here, I might as well eat something. Like, we're at IHOP, I love the food here, and I'll order something even though I'm not hungry. Or people will offer me, hey, do you want a cupcake? Or do you want a piece of candy? And it's like, I'm not hungry. It looks good. That's why I eat it. Just because it looks good, and that makes me hungry. And so I've learned to say no, not no, I don't want to hang out, but like, no thank you, I'm not hungry, no thank you, I don't need that. You can plan your meals. This is what I did for a little bit, a couple of months I did this, and I loved it. It just became a lot of work for me. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be like, okay, this is how much I have calorie-wise. I think of my calories as money. Like I would eat, let's say I have 1,500 calories in a day. So I have $1,500 that I can spend, and each food is worth a certain amount. So let's say a banana is 100 calories. Okay, that's $100 out of my wallet. Do I want to spend that $100 on a banana, or should I spend it on something else, kind of thing? You have to think of it as money, and you can't go in debt. You don't want to go in debt because your debt is literally fat on your body. Like, you don't want to go in debt because it's a point. So in the mornings I'll like sit down and I'll be like, okay, so I have 1,500 calories. Here's what I can eat today. And I'll plan out my meals so that way I don't go out of what I'm supposed to be eating. I think I mentioned drinking a lot of water. Basically, drink a lot of water. Your water weight will go down and it flushes things out of your system. Eat a lot of raw foods, like raw veggies and raw fruits are good for you. Don't eat a lot of total fat foods. I'm gonna make a lot of things like breaking each of these down more. Sorry that was so long, guys. I think I'm done. Like I said, I'm gonna make a lot of things, what's the word? Making everything smaller and more detailed in videos if everyone's more interested, like what I do in my workouts for aerobics, or when I walk, like what I do, because I wear like weights and stuff. What I eat at fast food, like I'll make tinier videos and like healthy videos and recipes, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys for watching this video because it's so long. If you've made it to this far, ask me questions. I love hearing questions. I have people asking me on Instagram all the time on DMs like, hey, how'd you lose so much weight? And it's such a confidence booster. I love it because I've never been confident in my life. And yeah, thank you.